Hey there, this is Andrea with the ADS Agency, and today I wanted to chat with you about a quick little topic which some of you may be ashamed of today. However, do not be ashamed, you are not alone. And that is your marketing plan for 2019. Oh yes, I know many of you have not even gone there yet, especially if you're a small business. I know many small businesses who have no marketing plan whatsoever, and these are people making 20 mil plus a year, 10, 15 mil a year, even doing 500K to a mil or better in revenue. Or even if you've got a side business and you're doing 20K a year in revenue in addition to your full-time job. A friend of mine calls that dualpreneurs. So today is for you. Entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, personal branders, what do you do? It is the end of the first week, first Friday in 2019. Hey, Friday. But what do? You got through the first week of 2019, you're back at work, everything is returning to a new norm, and you have neglected your marketing for the year. And you may think to yourself, it's the least of my worries. My marketing will take care of itself. I've got bigger things to worry about. Do take a moment. It doesn't have to take long. Dedicate your Saturday. Dedicate the beginning of your Saturday morning to your marketing, and you can knock this out, I promise you. Especially if you're a small business. I don't want to see you go through the year without doing this. So I have a whole series about this, and I also have a link to my ebook about authentic marketing magic below. It's got all the templates and exercises and everything you need to quickly get this done and knock it out. Okay, so it talks about everything from how do you set your budget if you've not formally set a marketing budget before. If you're confused about what items go in a budget, let me know what questions you have there. And also talks about starting, number one, with your business goals. So I'm not going to go through everything that we talked through in our 3 to 4 part series on this. I will link to all the videos below so you can see that. However, what I will do is tell you, if I were in your shoes, what would I do to quickly get a plan together? Again, it doesn't have to take long. So number one, consider your business goals. What are they? At a minimum, most people have revenue goals that they want to hit. Think about those, put those out there, put them down on paper. Even if you don't know exactly, get some kind of goal down for yourself, okay? Because the point of all of this is marketing is meant to support your business goals. They've got to work in tandem, okay? So we can't really put a plan together without knowing what the goals are, especially with regards to sales. So what are those sales goals? Again, not marketing's job to do sales, sorry, but we do support sales. So what is it that we want to achieve? Get those down on paper. Then first thing I tell clients to do all the time, look at your competition. Look at your competition. Pick 7 of them. Even if you feel I'm so unique, I have no competition. Everybody has competition. You know what competition is? It's in the mind of your buyer. Even if you feel there's no one else like you, great, wonderful, you need to feel like that. But in the mind of your buyer, in the mind of your potential client, who else could they go to besides you for the same problem that they've got? That's your competition. The other people, the other companies that they're looking at besides you is your competition. So keep that in mind and think to yourself, if I'm my buyer and I'm going online and I'm Googling my problem, what kind of problems am I looking for? What am I Googling? What am I searching for? That's the level you need to get to in your head. So do that for yourself. Put yourself in your buyer's shoes and say to yourself, what would I be searching for? And see what comes up. See who shows up in top of the feed. I have an architect friend, I tell them all the time, look at your competition. Google the stuff that you want to be known for. If you want to be known for airport work, a go-to as an airport architect, Google that. Airport architecture, Atlanta. Educational institutional architecture, Atlanta. Google that stuff and see who's popping up in the search. If it's not you, that's a problem. You need to be looking at ways to enhance your local and organic SEO. That's how you're going to get found out there. And also look at your social media plans in general. So first, competitors. Well, first your business goals, then competitors. Do Google around, search around, pick 5 to 7 to look at. And what I want you to look at are go to all their social media channels, everything you can see from a digital footprint, and look for messaging, look for visuals, look for how they're portraying themselves out there. How often are they posting? Are they getting engagement? What's their followership size like? Look at Facebook, look at Twitter, look at LinkedIn, look at Instagram. And also look at their website, of course, and go through every tab, see what you can see, and consider the fact that they may also have, hopefully, an email newsletter. If you don't have one, that needs to be on your list. There are, and I'm saying that, forgive me if some of you already have this in place, but I'm saying it because I run into so many businesses that don't have this stuff. I'm telling it to you because you need this stuff in place for yourself, okay? So go through, visually pull, take screenshots of this stuff, the Facebook pages, the Twitter, the LinkedIn, the Instagram. What do their posts look like? What is their followership like? Do this for 5 to 7 competitors at least. You could go to 10 if you want, but look at 5 to 7. And again, look at their messaging as well. What are they saying? What are they putting out there on their website? What's the overall, if you just glance through their stuff, what's the immediate takeaway that you get looking at their stuff? All right, so that's going to give you a good feel for where is the competition, what do they look like, what do they feel like, what are they saying, and then how can we be out there, look a bit different, say something a bit different that's going to hit the pain points of our target audience. And so that's the other thing, you want to make sure you consider your target audience. Who are we going after? Who are we talking to? Refresh yourself on that and build in a little time this year to do some one-on-ones with your target. Take them to coffee. Get your clients together and talk to them and give them, have them give you some honest feedback. But you want to get to know them, because the better that you can know your target audience and the better that you can know their pain points, the better that you can serve them throughout the year. True? Yes. All right. And so thinking about your marketing plan, the basics for you as a small business owner, even if you're considering starting your own business, I would highly recommend Facebook. I would highly recommend Instagram, minimum. If you're more of a B2B business, definitely get on LinkedIn. Twitter, you can kind of do without for a minute. If you've not started it, don't worry about getting on there yet. You will want to get there eventually. It does still have value, but those are the main ones. Facebook and Instagram, minimum. Get there. Authors, get there. You need that audience. Build that audience before you write your book. If you already wrote a book, you're behind the 8 ball. Get that going now. Your audience matters. You must build up an audience. I have a friend right now who's got a book out there, and she works so hard on writing this book, and now she's in a position where she's needing to push it and get sales and having to build an audience from scratch after the fact. Do not put yourself in that position. Do it now. Build your audience now. I don't care what it is that you think you might run into. Everyone needs some kind of audience at some point. You're going to need people to do something. So how do you build an audience? You do that by giving. Give of your expertise. Give of your time. Give of your expertise. Answer questions. Put out information that you feel is helpful. Ask people what you think they want to see. What do they want to see from you? And so build an audience through your giving. You need to do that. Do not go out there immediately pushing for sales to an audience you don't have. You might as well kill yourself right now. That's horrendous. Do not do that. That's murder to your own self. Do not come out the gate asking for sales. Okay? You don't do that. So build the audience now, and also consider your email list. It's another basic staple that all small businesses need. And even if you're a solopreneur, you still need an email list too. I don't care how small it is, start somewhere. And so what you need to do is get MailChimp, get Constant Contact, any one of those email automated service providers, and then work through how to build an email list. All of them have guided steps on how to do that. We will share tips on that too. But basically, you're going to want to build a landing page, and you're going to want to pop up if you've got a website. You're going to want to pop up on your website. I like exit pop-ups, not the ones that are in your face before you even get to look at the content of the site. But as people are leaving the site, a simple pop-up with an offer that's free. You know, download my ebook that helps you with this main problem buyer that I know that you have, and get yourself on my email list in return. So you're giving something to get their email in return. All right, those are the main things. Look at your competition. Consider your budget. Consider your business goals. And then consider your own messaging and imagery. Your own messaging and imagery. Again, you've already looked at the competition, what's out there. How can you be different? How can you show up in the world? And how does your brand move and shake in the world that's a little bit different from your competition and stands out from that clutter? Consider your photography this year. Photography does not have to be expensive, but do not think that a simple little cheesy headshot is going to do it. Kill me with that. This is about lifestyle. This is about people getting to know who you are. This is about people getting a feel for your flavor and how you move and flow. So they need to see you in action. If you're an architect, they need to see you at your drawing table. If you don't do drawing tables anymore, they need to see you on site at a construction thing, doing your architectural thing. You know, like, get in your element and get photos taken around that. But let them be natural photos. And photography doesn't have to cost a lot. I know an excellent photographer that does wonderful photo shoots at $250 for like a morning. Or also I've done one, you know, at $750, which was also great. And what you want to make sure is that the quality is there. The quality is there. You don't want cheesy, you don't want stuffy, you don't want unnatural. You need a photographer that takes great shots, and they need to take direction from you. So what I would do if I were you, and this is the last little tip for today, there's far too many to share in this one video. I'm just giving you snippets for those of you who need to crank it out. But what you need to do is go through, look at competition, look at other people, pull out photography that you're like, oh, I love this shot. I need a shot like that. And get your inspiration shots together. 10 to 15 shots so you can give it to your photographer and you guys can plan how to work through that photo shoot for the year. And if you can afford it, do a photo shoot now so that you have content and imagery to use for your website, for social media, for your email stuff, but also plan in one halfway through the year. Ideally, you would do one once a quarter if you can, but plan one halfway through the year when the weather's nice, when it's spring and beautiful, when it's not too hot, so that you can get some external shots as well, and something in like some different clothing. So you're gonna wanna plan all of that. Boom, that's the basics, all right? So that's the high level for small to medium-sized businesses. If you've not put your thought towards your marketing for the year, those are the basics, high level, that you need to be thinking about. Again, I'm going to post all of the links to series 1 through 4 of how to do this for yourself, really DIY marketing for the small to medium-sized business. I want you to read it. I want you to look at it. Also download the ebook. If you're getting this now, the ebook was free, to my followers before the end of the year. However, it's a very nominal fee on Amazon right now. So it's like $3. You can spend $3 on marketing. I mean, seriously, that's McDonald's. You can do it. All right, people, good luck. And let me know what questions you have. I'm here for you. No question is too stupid. I don't care what it is that you're doing. Even if you're thinking about starting a business. I was just talking to someone today who's like a singer, and he, for his side gig, he just does this like here and there, but he's wanting to pick it up this year. He will sing at like retirement homes and things like that, maybe weddings occasionally. And, it's fun, cool stuff, Elvis and stuff like that he was saying. I thought that was so cute. And so he was like, what should I do? If I just, he was talking about getting a business card, and he was wanting to ramp it up a bit, maybe get some ads together or whatever. The stuff I'm telling you is this basic same stuff I was telling him. And I would tell any small to medium-sized business owner, these are the basics that you need to have in place. And if you've not thought through your marketing plan for 2019, I can't tell you enough. do it. Do not let this be another year. You know why this is so important? Because it's 2019, and 2019 is the setup for 2020. Do not let this be a blase, lackadaisical year for you with regards to your marketing. You can't afford that. You know why? Because 2020 is coming and you need to have an awesome 2020. How do you do that? You have an awesome 2019. Let this be your foundational year. If you've not done your marketing well before, let this be the year of foundation for you so you can really kick it up in 2020. All right, cool. See ya. Thanks so much for being here. And again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, The ADS Agency. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. The ADS Agency, THEADS, like ads, like advertising agency. All right. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The button is below if you're here with us on YouTube. I would love for you to subscribe to us. If you're watching this anywhere else, just Google The ADS Agency in YouTube and you'll find us. Mwah! Cheers and happy planning.